What's happening, Apple Biters? I'm Brian Tong, and we're back from another amazing CES in Las Vegas. But guess what? I'm not. So, sure, there might be some huge Apple news that just happened, but I'm on a beach right now, sipping Mai Tais. That's right, I'm a time-traveling robot, and I can be at two places at once. Now, instead of giving you guys no show at all, we asked you to ask us your burning questions. The Apple Byte crew. That's right, people like the lovable Charlie, or my super thoughtful and amazing producer, Jamie. And really, the happiest guy on our team, Jim. So let's get to your important questions first. Vignesh Shashidhar asks, do you know when we can expect to see a touchscreen on a Mac? I think eventually someday we will, but what needs to happen first is that OS X needs to take on even more iOS-like features. Now, I could see a touchscreen iMac that would be great for business displays and restaurants. Apple won't try to be just like Windows 8, and consumers really aren't asking for a touchscreen desktop yet, but we're getting there. Now, chances of this happening in 2013, I'm gonna say not this year, but it wouldn't be a surprise if we possibly do. Now, Chris Wang asks, Apple is just not innovating as much anymore. Should I be worried? Well, Chris, Apple's really a more mature company now, and it's okay to have a solid year like they did in 2012. We just need to see something in 2013, and that thing is probably going to be the Apple TV or something for the living room. Now, Tim Cook pretty much said they're working on it, and 2013 will really be the year that they either stay ahead of the game or really lose their mojo. All right, Jerome Walker asks, iPad 3 or iPad mini? Jerome, here, I'd say either pony up for the iPad 4 or wait until the iPad mini Retina. That's probably a better way to spend your money if you ask me. Now, we also get some fun corrections from the Apple Biters, like this one from Chris Lampy about an episode a while back. He writes in with, despite Mr. Zarnak's claim that it would be possible to put Brian in a Kona bag and fly him on a unicorn to a rainbow sunrise, unicorns don't actually have wings. The following week, you used an image of Pegasus to illustrate a comment about tech unicorns. I find this lapse most distressing and hope you will issue a correction soon so I can stop fearing for the future of our nation. Thanks for bringing this to our attention, and I stand corrected, Mr. Lampy. All right, let's go to our lightning round. At Keith Brisos asks, if you were left in the cold tundra, who among Jim, Charlie, or Jamie would you choose to be with? Well, that's an easy one. Charlie. Now, at Techman asks, do you know how to speak Asian? Really, Techman? The answer is no, but I do know how to Taibo! All right, Marie Kabugos asks, what does Brian do to get on Jamie's nerves?
Well, he always comes over and breathes down my neck and says, Jamie, this needs to be changed. Can you move it 5 frames over? Oh wait, can you add this picture and music sound clip to it? And then he'll come back and say, oh wait, I like the original version better. And then he just always sings in his office. He thinks he's the Asian usher. He always sings and dances in front of Charlie and Jim. He annoys them. He just dances in circles. And also he clips his toenails and it just...
Okay, that's enough, Jamie. I'm gonna stop you right there. Thank you. Now, Carl Meters asks, boxer or briefs?
Commando.
Sarah Ramsing asks, what's the non-Apple product that you can't live without? And don't say the McRib. Well, I only have Apple products, but I also have my pet Twitter bird.
Okay, little Tweety, it's time to fly, okay? It's time to fly. Fly! Oh.
Now, John Taxon wants to know, is there any question more important than what's better, creamy or crunchy peanut butter?
Creamy.
And probably one of the cutest emails of the year. This email comes from Caitlin Comstock, who wrote an essay for her 3rd grade class, and here's part of it. My daddy has 3 favorite shows he likes to watch. My daddy's first favorite show is Apple Byte. He likes Apple Byte because of funny Brian Tong, the latest Apple news, and tips and tricks for Apple products, like the iPhone, the iMac, and others. Of all the shows Daddy watches, Apple Byte, CNET Update, and football are his favorites. Caitlin, That's the best essay I've ever heard. And to the Comstocks, not only have you raised an amazing daughter, you guys make some real good cherry pie filling. All right, that's going to do it for this week's show. We'll be back next week with a full episode filled with all the latest and greatest news. And before we go, I just really wanted to say on behalf of the team here at The Apple Byte, thank you so much for sticking with us, and we'll keep bringing it for you the best way we can. So keep sending those emails to theapplebyte@cnet.com. I'm Brian Tong, and we'll see you guys next time for another Bite of the Apple.